Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Ashley and we're going to Kmart to see what's new in store. There are some really cool items that are new at Kmart at the moment. Despite all the Christmas stock, I was able to cipher through it all and find it for you guys. I do have an entire Christmas shop with me playlist linked down below, as well as my regular shop with me is at Kmart. If you're new here, I would love it if you subscribe by clicking the button down below. Also, giving this video a thumbs up helps my channel more than you guys know. But enough of me rambling, let's get straight into it. Usually I start at the front of the store, however that's just all seasonal stock at the moment, so we've gone straight into the kitchen area where I did find this gorgeous plate, and I couldn't find where it was from, and it was actually with all the plasticware. A random location that I thought I would mention. A couple of the mini bowl sets that I hadn't seen before personally. We had the glaze set and the embossed set. If you're a fan of the terrazzo, I did find this gorgeous serving platter, and it's really heavy. It's even got the rubber footing on the other side because it's just so heavy. I feel like it would crack a glass table going down. Speaking of cracking, this sage crackle serving platter is gorgeous. It's got different kinds of wood grains on the side. It's also one of the largest round serving platters that I've seen at Kmart before. For those of you who love hosting events, I think this is such a cute idea. 2 mini boards with glass holder. I personally don't drink alcohol, so you'd see me with like a fire engine and party pies with this platter. My personal favorite platter that I found in Kmart today was this one. I love the handle. I love how big it is. It was so heavy. And do you see this curved cutout that it has? I'll definitely have to let you know how these go. 6 bowl covers. They're obviously different assorted sizes. And that image that you're being shown here shows that it can also go on a jar, so I'm interested to see how versatile it is with the Kmart range. I was looking around my kitchen yesterday and I feel like everything in my kitchen is Kmart. I thought this was very cool and very versatile. The 3.8 litre multi-use marinating container. They also advertised on the packaging that you could put like cupcakes in it, and that's a great idea for traveling cupcakes. If you're a big fan of Kmart, I'm sure you've seen this, but I haven't personally shown this on my channel because it's just been such a viral sensation, the sushi making kit. And I really could care less about making my own sushi. Next item has just landed at Kmart. It's the Nutritional Smart Scale, and the website says it's able to measure carbohydrates, calories, protein, salt, fat, cholesterol, and fiber. I'm so curious to see if that's true. It also says that it can display the room temperature, clock time, it's got an alarm, battery powered, and it goes in 1 gram graduation. But let's talk about this. This is the pasta maker from Kmart, $35. Has anyone used it before? Because I'm thinking about making my own pasta all of a sudden. Don't ask me why I was so drawn to this. I was thinking about putting my kettle on it. It's not big enough, but I think that would be a great idea for your kitchen if you wanted to lift any appliances up off the bench. While I was in that plastic kitchenware section, I found this salad bowl, and it's not plastic by any means. For the price, I think it's gorgeous. With that texture, by no means a new product, but if you haven't seen them before, these are great. The universal tray from Kmart, which you'll find in the plasticware section. Black, grey. I think they used to do a white once upon a time. While walking around, I sporadically found this 2-pack of silicone baking mats that I know had just landed, and I wanted to show you guys. Funny enough, a lady saw me holding it. She said she'd been looking for it, and I think she was a bit taken aback when I said I didn't need it. This is actually in the living aid section. It's a bathtub mat, and I'm thinking about getting it. It's machine washable. It's got a pillow insert. If you haven't had a little browse through the living aid section, I highly recommend it. There's some pretty cool stuff in there. If you remember, in a recent shop with me, we found really small acrylic versions of these tubs, and I remember saying I hope they do bigger ones, and here they are. The 80-litre gold storage tubs are back, and this is the only time of year that they sell them, so if you want them for any other reason, I would grab them now. Because it's coming into the silly season, there's almost no home decor coming out, and this is a prime example. I don't even like it, but this is the only thing I could find. I have personally seen this trinket box before, but I haven't shown it on my channel, so if you haven't seen it before and you're in need of a trinket box, this one is gorgeous. It's so heavy. So heavy. Something that felt very light and very cheap was this clear jewelry box. I pulled out the drawer and then I completely struggled to put it back in. I'm pretty sure I had people behind me staring at the fact that I was filming myself trying to put this back in. I love the idea of it. I like the look of it, but the execution just fails, and I'm pretty sure that comes down to the material. The next thing I wanted to show you guys follows on from my last video, the Kmart haul. I talked about the fact that there was 2 new vinyls out at Kmart. This is the wood one I was talking about that I was highly unimpressed with. And this is the one I actually ended up going with, which was the terrazzo look. I did also end up covering my fridge if you saw that shorts that I uploaded to YouTube, and I think it looks amazing. I love this whiteboard calendar, and how I wish I had an office to buy it and put it in. The 2023 calendars are out at Kmart, and I saw these about 2 weeks ago when I was filming a Christmas shop with me. There are so many that are already sold out. In fact, all the calendars that I personally saw 2 weeks ago were not there anymore. And all of these calendars I hadn't seen before. So if there is something at Kmart that you want, you should grab it as soon as you see it. I'm just noticing it more and more. Once again, I love the idea of this family planner, but I feel like it had a lot of things missing in it that it should probably have. Something I feel like the market has been missing for a while is a monthly calendar. And obviously there's not going to be a lot of pages to it because there's only 12 months in a year. So it is very thin, but it's very cheap too, which is good. I love this wall calendar. Again, I just wish I had an office somewhere to put this. This 2023 wall family calendar was much better than the notebook one. I was actually looking for the jumbo 2023 calendar, but again, where would I put it? This one I'm showing you here is specifically a desk pad, but moving out of the calendars now. I was actually looking for a different travel item that they didn't have in my particular store, but this comfort travel 5-piece set is just adorable. If I'm going on an airplane anytime soon, I am purchasing that. But I'm so excited to show you guys this. This was probably my favorite Kmart find of the day. It is quite expensive. It's $55, so I hope that it would stand up quality wise, but it's the picnic basket with serving board. Another item that has just landed at Kmart and is one of my favorites is the 11-liter picnic cooler. I love that it has that serving board on top and it just gives the feel of like a picnic basket and a cooler in one. As I said, that's the 11-liter, but I did find this 9-liter metal cooler which had a pretty cool design on it if you're just looking for a regular cooler. Unless you're new here, you know that I absolutely love Christmas, so I promise not to show you anything else but this. But I'm sorry, how cute are they? I'm thinking about doing a December 1st box for myself after seeing these. I can't decide between the white reindeer or the Santa. You'll have to let me know down in the comments which was your favorite. Every time I go into Kmart over these last few weeks, anytime I saw something that I felt like I really wanted to show you guys, I made sure to get a clip of it. So for the remainder of this video, that is what you're going to see. This breakfast set, for example, was something I found during a Christmas shop with me, and I just didn't think that it was appropriate to put in that video, and it needed its own separate one. This 4-in-1 breakfast maker is a great idea, but I wonder how often I would use it. In a previous shop with me, I showed you guys the white automatic soap dispenser, and this is the black one that I was hoping would be in store, and it wasn't at the time. However, I was able to see it in store this time, and I have to say, although that I didn't know it was rechargeable, this black version, which is pretty cool, it actually looked really cheap and I'm not going to be purchasing it. Keep in mind the white one is battery operated. I'm sure you guys have seen the white pillar candle from Kmart before, but they do have a couple new colorways. They have the brown, they have the light pink, and I also noticed they had a couple new colors in the bubble candle. They had the blue. They had the same colorways as the pillar candle. They had the brown and the light pink as well. Don't quote me if these have just landed. I feel like a couple of the colors might have just landed, but I wanted to show you guys nonetheless. I think they're absolutely beautiful. I'm so drawn to that blue color. And if you know me, I'm not really a blue fan. The designs on them are beautiful and the actual texture of the pot is really smooth. I really don't usually show things like this on my channel, but we're starting to go into the silly season where it's all about events, it's all about gifts. So I thought this was a pretty cool idea, the Bluetooth tripod party speaker with RGB, so you've got the light effects. You could also put a microphone into it and turn it into a karaoke machine. That's what I would be using it for anyway. Bluey has just done a collaboration with Wahoo. I purchased these goggles for Sophie. They actually cover the nose for them, but my next video is a summer shop with me, so make sure you're subscribed.